Morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday and today means that basically Arlo is going to his nanny's house. I'm working 9 till 2 and after that I'll spend some time with Arlo. He was up in the night, like I don't even know what time it was. I imagine it was probably about 4 o'clock. Just give him some milk in his little sippy cup and warm it up for 30 seconds, give it to him in his cot, and then I shut the door and he goes back to sleep, luckily. But he was up at 7ish and I am absolutely exhausted, as you can see. So yesterday I was in London for like the whole day. I went early in the morning and I was back about 9:30 at night. So I'm just absolutely exhausted from travelling. I'm not used to it and it's going to be a challenge to get through the day, but I thought what I'd do is I'd pop on the camera and just film my day, because I feel like I don't do that enough anymore. Life's just so busy and I just don't make enough time for YouTube and I've been really missing it. So I thought I'd just pop on the camera and then you can just come along with me today and see what my day's like. So at the moment my partner is getting ready for work. He's going off into the office and I'm just about to get Arlo ready to go off with his nanny, who will be coming soon. Arlo has been like so much better with playing with toys and things at the moment, and he's quite happy to just watch. So like at the minute he's watching Mikey in the kitchen make his breakfast, and yeah, but the frustration levels are still bad at the moment because he can't walk. So he's just wanting to be like walked everywhere. I'm sure you guys will relate to that, because I think that's the same for all children when they're in that stage of like wanting to walk but not being able to. But yeah, I'm gonna get him ready now and then his nanny will come and he'll be going off for the day. I miss him so much. I feel so guilty because I didn't see him all yesterday and like he's just about to go now. So, but yeah, this is the struggle with like working mum life. You want to work and you know it's the best thing to do, but the guilt doesn't stop. So yeah, I'm gonna get him ready now and get on with the day.
I'm fed up with changes. Come pick me up cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light. I'm so sick of waiting and getting too restless to be in this dusty town. I've heard of this place where people forget and you get another try. So come open up my door. I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. I won't see your face wherever I look. I'm blinded by the light. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light. Yeah, I just wanna see the light.
So I have a flashcard set that I've had for him since he was about 2 months old, and I always do it with him. You've probably seen me do it previously. The ones that I picked out because I found that it was just too overwhelming with all of the different things. Sorry, I can see you leaning there. Yeah, it was just so overwhelming with all the different words, and I could tell he wasn't taking any in. So what I decided to do was the ones he gravitated towards the most, focus on them. So I've got 4 that we've done like the last month or so, and he's starting to make links with them now. So I think that's the key, not to overwhelm them with words and just to stick to the same ones. So we've got bus, Arlo. Okay, got it. It's there. Bus. You're very tired, aren't you? Bus. What do buses do? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, don't they? So what I try to do as well, because I realise he learns through songs more, is I try and sing songs that associate with the words. Yes, bus. What do buses do, Arlo? What do they do? Yeah? You're not going to do it now, are you? But we know the wheels on the bus. The second one we've got is a rabbit. And what do bunny rabbits do? We've got 2 outside, haven't we? They go, hop little bunnies, hop pop pop. Hop little bunnies, hop pop pop. Don't they, Arlo? Arlo? Hop, hop, hop. What do they do? Hop, hop, hop. Yeah, good boy. Hop, 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 hop. And we've got 2 bunnies, Dandelion and Panda, outside, haven't we? Ooh, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. The next one we've got is a snake that goes. What does it do? So that's the next one. We don't have a song for that, but I try and make sounds to associate it with. And then we've got dog. Haven't we, Arlo? You're starting to notice dogs more now. We're out. Woof, woof, woof. Thank you. Bunny rabbit. Hop, 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 hop. We've got doggies that go woof, woof, woof. Ah, you say bye-bye to Daddy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Daddy. Yeah. Bye-bye.
I won't look back or close my eyes. Let the past be done by life. So let go. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, got a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. I just wanna see the light. 'Cause I just wanna see the light.
If you like looking at some videos from the last time I did a vlog, his development's come along so much since then. It's been like just in every area, like his speaking, like he's saying dada now, he's saying mumma more. He definitely understands things, like he'll shake his head, and when he doesn't want things, he'll like let us know. So he's definitely got better at communicating. His walking's got so much better. He can walk with one hand now. This toy just doesn't turn off. He loves it as well, so I always have that out, but there's no turn off button unless I take out the battery, so it just constantly, if someone knocks it, it goes. Oh, what are you doing? But yeah, his development's come on so well, and honestly, I'm just so pleased because I was worried there for a moment. Can I have a kiss now? Thank you, that's lovely. And he's got so much more affectionate now, which is lovely. He really has. And he gets things so much more, don't you? Like, as you can see, when Mikey left, he was waving, which is a big thing. because he wasn't doing that before. He's not waving hello yet, but doing it when people leave. And he's interacting so much more with toys now, like stacking those blocks and things, something that he would never do a few weeks ago. And he's making sounds like the rah with the dinosaurs, so you can probably see he's come on quite a lot. Dada. Mama. Mama, dada. You tired? Are you tired? And he's got so much more confident with like moving around. He's crawling on all fours now, which before he was like commando crawling for ages and he wasn't really properly crawling. And yeah, so that's definitely a positive. And with walking, he can do it with one hand now, and he's just taking so much more of the weight. When we were at the park the other day as well, like he was in the sandpit area, he was standing up and he was looking at all the children and he was completely distracted, and I could feel him weight bear, like I could feel him take all of the weight. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to let go. So I let go really discreetly, so he didn't notice, and he stood up for like 5 seconds on his own. Then he looked round, he realised I wasn't holding on, and he dropped to the ground. So I was like, oh. But he's really trying now, and he's interacting more with his toys. Like at the minute, let me just turn this around. He's over at the climbing frame. You climb up. And he's used this to pull himself up and learn how to like get from the ground. Yeah, you put your knee on. Good boy. Good boy. You can do it. Yeah, you can, because you're so clever. Mama. Oh, really? Oh. Mama. Kiss. Kisses. No, don't want one. Yeah. Putting your knee up on there. You know when the camera's on, don't you? No, you don't, but you do. You do, you do. You do. You do, because I see you looking at it. Yeah. I see you looking at it. I see you looking at it, Arlo. And then you'll point to it, and then you'll start performing. Yeah, you see, you're pointing again to it.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah.
So now it is time for me to get ready. I need a shower, I need to probably have another coffee at this rate, get some breakfast, get my laptop on, and also I'm gonna have a clear up because this is just too messy. So I'm gonna do that now before I start work. So I start work at 9, so it's gonna be about 45 minutes. I can just get sorted out, which is excellent. And Mikey's mum's going to bring him back at 3:30, which means that I'm going to get some time to do some content because I've got a giveaway coming up. So yeah, I've got lots of stuff to do at the moment, so I'm going to crack on now, and I'm going to start with cleaning this living room.
Leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had. It's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah. about to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know.
I've got to love you and leave you and crack on with my working day. So I'll catch you later, guys.
Before we make this even worse, it's gonna hurt even more than this does.
Hey everyone, I've just finished work and I've probably got about an hour, if that, to try and crack on with lots of different jobs. Before that, I just wanted to have like a real honest chat with you, because lately I've just not been feeling right in myself. So if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I do have depression and I'm on medication for that, but I've just feel like I've hit a bit of a brick wall at the moment, and I have also got something else going on. So I have been referred to basically be able to get a diagnosis for something called ADHD. It's really something quite personal to me, because it's not just something that's come like postpartum or something that is like a temporary thing for me. It's something I've had to like come to accept and realise that it really does explain a lot for me in terms of my life and different things that have happened and the way I am, and it makes a lot of sense. And it's like when I first like realised that I had it, it was through like chatting to someone really, and just like that had ADHD, and like working out that I actually have the exact same things that are going on as well. And I don't want to get upset, but I do feel like it's been quite of a monumental discovery to find this out, because it's something that's affected my whole life, and I thought that it was just part of me, but really it's like learning that it's something that's happening to me that's causing me to be this way, rather than my personality and who I am. So that's something I've been struggling with quite a lot. However, it's also helped me to be a little bit easier on myself. So the type I have is the inattentiveness type, and you will see previously in videos where I have like blocks. Like for example the zoo trip, I tried to explain it a little bit there, but I wasn't quite ready to like disclose everything that was going on at that point. So it's something that I battled with for ever since I can remember, and there's so much like emotion that goes behind this, but I don't feel like I'm ready to completely share everything about it yet, because it's still quite raw and quite fresh to me. The only thing that I will say is, obviously I just wanted to like open up a little bit about it to you and say that I've got basically 2 to 3 years to wait until I can actually get diagnosed with this and get some treatment. The only other route I can go down is going to a private route, which is expensive and I don't have the money for it, so I'm just gonna have to wait it out. I've lived with it my whole life, so I can wait another 2 years. The thing for me is being easy on myself and recognising now that this is why I am like the way I am. For example, my brain blocks. I have really hyperactive days and hyperactive periods where when I have a project, I want to get it all done. I want to get it done to perfection, and I'm completely over the top obsessive about it. It used to be stationery when I was younger, and then it used to be Bratz dolls, and then what else did it used to be? There's always been something that is like followed on that's been my obsession. So like at the moment I'd say it's content producing and kids interior design is my obsession, and ADHD is a beautiful but complicated thing, because a lot of people see ADHD as something you have and it's all like, it's not a positive thing, but it really does have its positives. And people with ADHD are very creative people, and from the spaces I've created and my attention to detail, I owe it to ADHD really, because that is where it comes from for me, and that obviously has its benefits, and sometimes it can actually work in my favour. Sometimes, like for example, it's very rare, but sometimes when I really need to get something done, like for example, I used to do my assignments for my PGCE, I would literally have weeks where I would sit at the computer, my brain would be blocked, I couldn't do anything, and it would be really frustrating because I'm the sort of person as well that gets very anxious when I can't get on and do things, and then I feel guilty, and then this whole thing happens. But then I will literally have periods where I will get 3 weeks work done in an hour, and it will be done to perfection. It's like, I used to call it to my boyfriend Mario Kart mode before I even knew about like that I had ADHD. We always used to say, oh, I've been on Mario Kart mode where I've like done so much and I've just like blitzed the whole house and cleaned everything, or for example, like I've just had a massive moment where I want to reorganise a whole room and do it all to perfection. However, a lot of the time it doesn't work like that. Those times are perfect and brilliant, and I'm thankful for that, but a lot of the time when I really need to get things done, that's when I get my block, and it really affects me. So it comes with its pros and its cons, but please do let me know, even if you don't feel comfortable below writing about it in the comments, please do pop me a message if you have ADHD and you have the inattentiveness type, because it would be, or even any type to be honest, because it would be really interesting just to chat to you and find out more about it, because it's something that's really new to me, and I've still got a lot to learn, and I need to find some ways to cope with it, because one of the things that really is something that affects my life is the hypersensitivity. So it's called, let me get the name for it. It's called rejection sensitive dysphoria, and you can have hypersensitivity in loads of regards. So like for me, my trigger is sound, so I can't deal with like 2 different things playing at the same time, or 2 different people speaking, and that's why it's difficult in social settings for me. I don't have it, I do have it with light as well, and I've always had that. With smell I'm absolutely fine, but the biggest thing for me is the rejection sensitive dysphoria. So I'm just going to get a definition of it up for you. So in people, especially overwhelmed, this is something called rejection sensitive dysphoria, or RSD. It's characterised by extreme emotional sensitivity to being criticised, rejected, whether it's real or perceived. And that's important to note, because a lot of the time I'm perceiving there to be rejection, and I've noticed that, and I'm starting to be more aware of that and trying to notice that more. You sort of create it in your head a lot, and someone can say one thing but really it's not meaning that, and you're just over dramatising it. I get very, very upset, and I cannot cope with feeling any sort of like rejection or upset. So this is something that really sets me back, because a lot of people would just, when they have situations, just go, oh okay, well whatever, I'll just move on, it's not ideal but I'll move on. I'm not like that. If I feel some sort of rejection, I will sit and cry all day, and it happened last weekend to me. I'm really trying to work on that and just be more aware as well of myself, and try and stop myself when I'm going into that mindset. But when I'm in that mindset, no one can get me out of it. Honestly, there's no reasoning. You could say anything to me and I would still be upset. So yeah, it writes me off for about a day when I get like that, and sets me back, and then I feel guilty because I've not been productive. But anyway, I have got stuff to do before Arlo gets back, and I will talk about this more. Maybe I'll do a separate video about it, but I did just want to touch base on that, because it's something I've been not hiding but battling with behind the scenes for a long time, and I was never really ready to share it. But this platform for me is an open platform. I do want to be raw, and I want to be real, and yeah, wear my heart on my sleeve basically, because I know you lot are so supportive, and really do help me when I am honest about things. So thank you for always helping me if you have been wanting to message me or just check in that I'm okay, because my mental health journey is a rocky road. And I may appear like on camera that I'm this really confident, like bubbly person, but I go through some really dark times, and I have a lot of things going on with my mental health. So please don't ever like judge a book by its cover, because for anyone, like, because there's so much going on with everyone, and I'm sure you guys have things going on too, so just bear that in mind.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more.
Moved everything over there, things in there that I don't want, and then this space is all opened up. I know that the shot will only sort of go upstairs, so I don't need to start anything else beyond that point. And yeah, the wall's all done. This is all styled nicely. We've got the giraffe. I'm just going to bend him a little bit more because I go over in that corner, so I want to make sure everything's sort of looking in that direction. And the problem will be, and what I might need to do is move this cot forward actually. No, because then that will actually get in the shot. This is the problem with such a small room. I need to get this in the shot, but be right in this corner, but get everything in. So it's very challenging, but I'm going to give it a go and see if I can do it.
You and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more.
As you can see, like, that is equivalent of one grid post, and think about how much work that is just for a grid post. So I also will have to make sure it's okay. It might not even be alright. I might have to do all of that again, and then I will have to edit it, make sure all of the colouring's all right, and then I upload it. I'll get it all saved into a draft, and that's what I do with my pictures. I save them all into a draft when they're all done, and then I can just click a button and post it, say if I'm like busy on a day. So I try and do that as much as possible, but I'm not very organised. It doesn't happen often. I'm gonna get this kitchen cleaned up quickly because it's a state. Arlo is back. You're back home. I miss you so much. He's very grumpy and very tired. We're trying to like restrict his naps in the day now to try and see if he'll sleep through the night. And it's so close to bedtime, so I don't want to do a danger nap. What's wrong? What's wrong, Arlo? Are you tired? You're tired, baby. So now it's just time to distract him, basically, and try and space it out a bit so we can get through without having a danger nap. Yeah? Should we put in the night garden on? Hello, so he has had he's had dinner. So we had a massive lunch. We've given him a banana oat pancake for dinner because we had a really big lunch. And we just defrosted that for 2 minutes and then cut it up for him. We are getting a fish and chips actually. Mama, standing up in the bath. There's a police officer going around as well, like the houses, and he's gone up like on the row, and I think he might come back down, and there's a police car outside. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. You're very tired, aren't you? We're just going to finish bath time and then it's going to be bottle and hopefully straight to bed, so we can enjoy our takeaway. You alright? Yeah? Yeah? You ready for sleepy time? Are you?
Mama.
Mama? Am I mama? Can you do head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes? Tired? Should we get you to sleep? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. So I've just got him bathed. He's in his PJs now, giving him his milk, and he's got his little toy as well, his little cuddly toy, just to comfort him a little bit. Arlo, no, we're not playing now. Come on. Right. I'm going to try and get him to sleep. If you open the door and there was a big, furry, stripy tiger, the tiger said, "Excuse me, but I'm very hungry. Do you think I could have tea with you?"
Catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. I've been staring at the ceiling. I've been staying up all night. Everything I ever worked for vanished in the blink of an eye.
So fingers crossed that Arlo is now asleep. He wasn't completely asleep, but he was like sort of getting there, and he kept like putting his head in my chest and stuff. So I think he's getting really tired. So I've just shut the door and left him in there. I can't hear him at all, so I think he's just going to drift off naturally, which will be good. And I'm going to leave this one here because I've got some fish and chips to devour. I mean, look at that. I'm so excited. But yeah, Mikey's done the bunnies and watered the plants, so that's pretty much all the jobs done. I've just hung up the washing as well a little bit earlier. But yeah, it's just time for a chill now and a bit of an unwind. Might find something on Netflix to watch. We have been watching, we watched The Drowning on Netflix the other day, and it was really good. So if you've not watched that and you're into like crime sort of mystery things, then I'd definitely give that a watch. It was really good. But I'm looking for more suggestions, so let me know below if there's anything really good that you've found on Netflix recently. I would love to know. But for now, I'm gonna love you and leave you and go and have my fish and chips. I'll see you in the next one, guys.
I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left.